I'm going to make a short video and I'm going to call out bullshit. I'm sorry about this. On many things right now. I think we can all agree that from the very beginning, I have always been saying that it was never needed to have an act of parliament to remove, bestow royal titles. That was at the complete discretion of the monarch. He doesn't even have to write a letters patent. He can just say it. Anything that has to do with royal titles, right? If you hear what you're hearing from Siri, she's just fighting with my mom because she is begging for more food. She's well fed. She's actually a little bit overweight. She's eaten, but she's fighting. Listen to that. That's her and my mom fighting. So please don't pay attention. She's not being mistreated. She just wants sweets. Anyways, I was saying that all along for almost 2 years. I was called ignorant, trashed, that this YouTuber said that I was wrong, that this YouTuber said that I was wrong here, that I was ignorant because who was I, blah, 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 blah. Now, the narrative that's been put out is that it's difficult to remove, how do you say, counselors of state. It is not very difficult. If the Crown and Parliament or the House of Lords are in agreement, it goes really quickly. Now, there's already a condition for counselors of state. One of them is that they have to be domiciled in the United Kingdom. They have to be in the country because, of course, if something happens to the king, they have to be able to take charge of it immediately. We already have Prince Harry, who is domiciled in another continent, who has already said he wants nothing to do with the monarchy. So he meets that condition that he cannot be a counselor of state because he's not domiciled nor residing in the United Kingdom. Yet everybody's ignoring this. Everybody is ignoring it. Please go read the law. Go read the law. It says that all counselors of state are the most senior royals, the four most senior royals for the monarch, who are residing, domiciled in the United Kingdom. Those are the two conditions. Now, because King Charles doesn't have the balls to do what's right, and he wants to keep Harry happy, he wants to keep it, oh no, we're going to expand it. Instead of actually doing something clear and transparent, I'm going to expand the role. Never mind. Do you remember all the 20 years, the big fight that he had with Prince Andrew? Because he said that, he wanted to slim down the monarchy. This is why Princess Eugenie and Beatrice had to go and everything. Because that has been his big thing, slimming down the monarchy. Now, suddenly, no. And now, it's difficult. We have YouTubers now saying that it is very difficult to remove. It's easier to expand. No. All they have to do is say, Harry cannot be counselor of state because he's no longer domiciled nor residing here. So the next person under him comes up, right? Now the Duke of York is retired. All they have to do, if both the monarchy and the House of Lords and Parliament are in agreement, is say that only working royals residing in the United Kingdom can be counselors of state, or that the monarch gets to choose his counselor of state. That's as easy as it is. The thing is that the resistance that the House of Lords is fighting right now is the monarch, who doesn't want to allow his baby boy, who is trashing everybody in his book and with everything that he's doing, all his actions. He hasn't spared anybody the embarrassment from his hatred, envy, jealousy of being the spare. Because, oh my God, he had such a hard life of privilege. So we're still indulging Prince Harry. And the only reason why this bill is not going through, which is very, very key, is because there's resistance from the monarch. All they have to do is say working royals residing in the United Kingdom, or the monarch gets to pick his counselors of state, which makes sense. It makes sense. But no, it's so difficult because a bill is passing, just like everybody, the same YouTubers who were saying that I was talking crap out of my ass because I didn't know what I was talking about when I said that the monarch at the stroke of a pen or even verbally can take away titles. And that Harry's birthright can't be taken away. Yes, it can. All that King Charles has to say that Harry is no longer a prince of the realm and that he no longer is a royal duke, that he is Henry Mountbatten Windsor. All he has to do is say that because he's the monarch and he has absolute discretion on all royal titles. But now, instead of making things simpler and easier, it's complicated because he wants to keep Harry in. Now, in regards to Harry's book, because I've been trashed so much on TikTok because I criticize a lot Harry and Meghan Markle, so I told people come and look at my YouTube channel and you will see how people trash me every time I bring facts about King Charles. Because these very same people praise me for calling out Harry and Meghan Markle in their lies and their behavior. And they call that great for you calling them out. They trash me because they say, oh, don't call King Charles out. But guys, karma is truly a bitch. It never forgets and it always finds your address no matter where you change or where you move or how high up you go. Because karma is getting King Charles right now with the book, just like he did to the Queen in 1994. And I suggest you buy that book and you read it because the same cries we're having right now about Prince Harry, those were the same cries that the entire UK were having for King Charles at that. Well, he was Prince of Wales at the time. They were calling for him to be removed from the line of succession, for him to abdicate. That's how vile that book is. Okay? So because he's done it, like father, like son, now he is in the receiving end and he sure as hell doesn't like it. He sure as hell doesn't like it. The difference, I think, is that King Charles, when he wrote that book, it was based on his angry feelings of entitlement. But I don't think he lied. Harry, on the other hand, has slandered and lied his way through everything, has gone along with his wife's lies, which is the same as being a liar. He has been complicit to his own family slandering. Please tell me what you think. But and I will be repeating this because I can see that these same YouTubers are starting with, oh, it's so difficult. No. If the monarch is in agreement with the House of Lords and the House of Lords wants to get this done, all they have to agree upon, because the House of Lords are saying, listen, only working royals who are residing in the country. And there's already that condition that you have to be domiciled in the United Kingdom to be a counselor of state. So why is Harry still on that list? All they have to say is be in agreement and say only working royals residing in the United Kingdom. That way you don't have, it automatically removes Prince Andrew and Harry without having it to be embarrassing because it's law. Or he can say that the king gets to pick his counselors of state. As usually, I know I'm going to be trashed, but this is our forum and we talk about everything. Please leave me your comments. Let me know what you think.